What's up, guys? Leslie Robbins here. I am outside Sally Beauty right now, about to go inside and learn everything there is to know about hair and color. Let's go. You've likely seen or been inside a Sally Beauty before, the world's largest distributor and retailer of professional beauty products. Sally Beauty operates over 3,700 stores in 12 countries, meeting retail customers and salon professionals where they are in their communities. Dozens are located across Southern California, including this one right here in Torrance. On this particular day, I tackled hair color here. Do-it-yourself hair color. Joining me now is Mr. Gregory Patterson, celebrity hairstylist and colorist for Sally Beauty. Tell me everything you know about hair and hair color, because I know nothing, and this is all about doing it yourself.
Well, of all the years that I've been doing hair, there's one thing that I've learned for sure, is a lot of you are afraid to do your own hair. The statement is always, I wish I could recreate what my stylist does. At Sally Beauty, we're all about that DIY. We want to empower you to be able to, maybe not fully recreate what your stylist does, but get it good enough. Or maybe help you cover some grays that are just bugging you around your hairline. That's it.
You mentioned do what your stylist does, but
Yeah.
That's a tall order. How could I even think I could do that at home by myself?
Well, because you can. What you need to do is first get into Sally Beauty, because our teammates go through extensive color training and so much product knowledge to be able to help you identify what formula do you need, what tools, what products do you need, how do you make the color even work, how do I apply it, where do I apply it, and for how long. We have all of that right here in the store, so first you need to come on in.
And so many women aren't even ready to go back to the salon. And men, of course, with COVID, safety protocols, people want to just stay home and do their own hair.
Yeah, and not only that, it's also very expensive right now, you know what I mean? So imagine if you could walk into a store, find everything you need at a fraction of the price and be able to do it yourself. Well, speaking of COVID, a lot of us are still working from home right now. So I can't think of a better time now than when we're Zooming and we're still doing those webcam meetings to get fresh in the front, like maybe just a little halo bit, or we just need our part done. You can really do that yourself at home, and I'm gonna show you how.
Okay, Gregory, show me how. So here we are, the aisle where the magic happens.
This is really where the magic happens, and at Sally Beauty, with over 1,200 shades to choose from, 950 of those are gray coverage shades. So from your fashion, vibrant colors to your semi, your demi, and even your permanent. As you walk through, you're gonna see a lot of color, which might be a little overwhelming, but your zone is right here. You want gray coverage. We're just doing your roots. You want to match your existing hair. And we also want to do a clear gloss just to bring back some shine.
So how did you pick this section amongst all the other brands?
I love the Ion Color Brilliance collection. It's what I use. It's professional, it's Italian formulated, which means the pigment is so rich and vibrant. And they're totally intermixable. So this color palette is really beautiful for me to help you, your new artist, you're the new artist, create your own color magic.
And you use the word help when you come here. Someone is going to help you navigate through all of these colors to say, this brand works, maybe that one. Like, that's why you're here.
Yes, so not only do we have our in-store associates who go through rigorous color training, I know because I'm part of that team, but we also have our DIY University by Sally Beauty, which is free, live, online on Facebook and YouTube. We do free classes where we talk about blonding, we talk about color maintenance, we talk about twist outs, curly, natural hair, everything under the sun that can happen under the roof of Sally Beauty. We are informing you. So we're really wanting to demystify the DIY experience. And ladies, gentlemen who want to try it, we need to give you that information, and it's all right here. So the first thing to do when starting with hair color is determining my hair history. Like, where am I at right now? Where do I want to be? So this is gonna guide me into what do I need to get the job done? And then how do I maintain it? So what would you say your challenge with your hair color is right now?
I would say the challenge is roots slightly coming in and then losing the shine, the overall glossiness.
Beautiful. And what have you been doing to your hair before you walked in the store today?
I go to the salon like most women every few months.
Okay. And has your in-salon formulation changed that you know of?
Not that I know of.
Amazing. So what we identified was hair history, and I've also understood what you want to do.
Now what do we do?
So now we're gonna pick the color, right? So I think a lot of women and men are sitting here thinking, okay, I want that color. A key point to remember here is these shades were done on white hair. So the tone that you see here on the shelf isn't necessarily the tone you're gonna get because you have underlying pigment. So what we're going to do is decide, do we want warm, neutral, or cool? A great way to select which would be best for you is to shop your closet. Are you blues, greens, and purples, or are you more oranges, reds, and yellows? If that doesn't really get you where you need to go, shop your makeup wardrobe. If you're warmer in tones, you're probably gonna look best in a warmer toned color, okay? If you wanna stay neutral, you are going to shop our N series. Your shade selection is going to be the Ion 3 Double N. The double N just means double the coverage. One thing to keep in mind with the double N series, it appears a little bit darker. If you're unsure with the double Ns, you could go up one level, but it's gonna appear a little bit darker because that double coverage. Also, when you're shopping for hair color, I know you may think you just need one tube. Please do me a favor and grab 2 tubes because you never wanna run out of hair color while you're doing the color itself. So make sure you get 2, and if you're not doing full coverage, you'll have your tube ready for the next time. So your root color has been selected. Now let's do your gloss. I've selected the Demi 00. So it's just clear, no pigment. It's gonna add a ton of shine and still any split ends and all that good stuff. Bring the radiance. To make all this work, we need developer. So let's head over there.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we're in the developer aisle. So this is the juice that makes the hair color work, right? So anywhere from 10 volume all the way up to 40 volume, we need 20 volume. This is the only thing that's gonna work to help cover gray. 10 volume is what we're going to use for your demi, or that clear glaze that we're putting through the mid-lengths and the ends of your hair. Now what's left is to get a bowl, a brush, and some gloves. And then we're gonna apply.
Now I'm scared.
You got this, girl. Here we are at the tool aisle. We are going to need 2 bowls because we have 2 different formulations. We're going to need 2 brushes because we have 2 different formulations. And we're going to need a mixing beaker. So this is what's going to help us measure out our liquid and our hair color before we pour it in the bowl, whip it up, and apply it. Don't forget gloves and sectioning clips.
Add to the shopping basket some color-safe shampoo and conditioner, argan oil for styling, plus some hairspray, and we were ready to check out. Okay, Gregory, I have all the tools to get my color, but I need the tools, I need the knowledge on how to do it.
Yes, so always DIY University by Sally Beauty is a great reference, but since I have you here, I will tell you every box has all the instructions of what to do, including timing, how to mix, even the ratios. So we're gonna take our color, we're gonna take the beaker, and we're gonna take the liquid. We need the 20 volume. We're going to fill it up right to that 1. So pour the liquid in. Puncture the tube of color, and you're just gonna squeeze the color until the liquid comes up to 2. So that is a perfect mixing ratio. Then you dump it into your bowl, you take your brush, you mix it till it's perfectly mixed. Now you're ready to apply. With the color, you want the precise application with the brush because you're literally gonna tap at your root. You're just going to take the color, scoop it out, and just tap at the root. Okay, so you mix your color, everything's good, you've applied it to your roots. Rinse out your beaker because now we need to mix up our gloss. That's the 0. So the gloss ratio is 2 parts liquid, 1 part color. All the instructions are in the box here. So now you're gonna take your 10 volume developer and fill it up to the 2, and we need 1 part of the hair color. So now we squeeze the color until it fills up to 3. Dump it in your bowl, mix it up with your brush, and the clear just goes everywhere else that your root color is not. And you could be really, really mushy with the clear.
And what about the hairline, getting it on the skin? What do we do about that?
I'm glad you asked. My little secret for you is take some of your conditioner, okay? Or maybe you have like a Vaseline or an Aquaphor, even a cream. Put the cream around, including your ears, so it'll act as a barrier. And then before you rinse your hair color, take your shampoo No water has touched your hair yet. Take your shampoo, a little bit in your hand, and emulsify it on your hairline. You want to mix the hair color and the shampoo on your skin. Then take a towel and wipe it off. You will never have a stain along your hairline if you follow that method. I actually talk about it in one of my DIY University classes. It's my magic tip trick of how to never have stained skin again.
Okay, final step, colors in, glosses in. How long do I sit? What do I do?
You set the timer. So your gloss timer is going to be different than your permanent color timer, but since we're using clear, it doesn't matter. You can let that gloss sit on for however long you want. And they also have like an automatic shutoff system. So for your gray coverage, you're probably going to go between 35 and 45 minutes. What is very important is that you let the color run the full length. You might see it go darker than what you want, but it's designed to do that, and the molecules of color need their own little time to burst open and work. So you have to let it run its full course. Good luck.
Thank you.
You got this, and I'm proud of you for taking on DIY.
Woo! Back at our Torrance CitiCABLE studios, I was ready to get to work. Let's do this. Now we wait. Looks good so far. Let's blow dry this thing. Gregory, you are a hair genius.